I don't like when people make weird faces. That shit is awkward, and then people really be wanting to fight. I don't like that, because then people be feeling the type of way, and then I done been in several situations. I will tell y'all stories about it. Just not today, it's too long, but I will tell y'all stories about the times where I was in the middle of two people about to take their heads off, and then I got my head taken off.
Know what I'm talking about, babe? Yeah. Now it's time for me to...
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome. I didn't do a proper intro in my other video, and I'm so sorry. I think I'm gonna edit it some type of way and add this to that one. I don't know. We're gonna see. Anyway, yeah, so well, I'm gonna say, yeah, thank y'all guys. Thank y'all so much for liking and commenting on my videos, subscribing to the channel, keeping up with whatever I got, going on my channel, all my uploads, all my videos. Y'all continue to like, continue to comment, continue to do all that stuff, because I appreciate y'all. I always reply back to your comments. It don't matter if it's from one of my old videos to my video I dropped today. I'm gonna comment back and reply back to y'all. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. I don't know how often, how much. I don't care how big I get, I'm going to always say I appreciate you guys, because I do, because you don't have to watch. You can easily just, click off, move on, do whatever, but you stick with your girl. But anyway, if you haven't already, gotten your snack, gotten your drink, got your herbal essence. I'm still drinking a margarita. Yeah, it's recording day. You already know when you see the same drink, same hair, same shirt. She done recorded multiple videos. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Yeah, let's get into the video.
Period.
So, if you clicked on the video, then I told y'all in the video I recorded the other day. I mean, I recorded it today, but I had uploaded it the other day. And I told you guys this week I wanted to be a little bit of messy. A little bit of messy. A little bit entertaining. A little bit of something, you just give y'all a little bit of a mess. So I'm not being messy, but I do want to touch on this subject, because I feel like a lot of women, it doesn't matter what age you are. You could be 15, you can be 50. I feel like we all as women go through this type of thing, and it is our friendships, our friends, or people who claim to be our friend, and then y'all have an issue. I feel like it's just, I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't. But so we're finna get into it. If you haven't already gotten your snack, your drink, your herb, get your stuff. Get your
2 shots of vodka.
Get all of that. And y'all, we gonna sip on this. This is a margarita. I'm finna take a sip, and then we finna talk. We finna talk. Okay. My birthday coming up. My birthday is, what's today? Today's Sunday. My birthday in 9 days. So, Scorpio gang up in here. Okay, so with that being said, I am I'm an introvert and an intro and extrovert. I'm both of those. I'm not one or the other. I can be alone. I love my alone time. I like to be able to have time to where I'm by myself, because I think if you haven't already watched the video, I told y'all I'm starting a lash line. Let me show y'all again. Let me just throw it out here. My little lash book. I am creating something, a brand right now. Like, I am actively doing stuff. Like, I'm not out here just playing with my fingers and doing nothing. Like, I be doing stuff. So, and I do a lot. I work. I'm a mom. I have an active relationship, a boyfriend that I like to give attention to. That. And I got my makeup business, and I'm doing the lash thing and possibly hair. But that's gonna be later. But anyway, to say that is to say this. I feel like people forget that you have other things going on, and they start feeling a way when you shouldn't feel no type of way, especially if you understand the friend that you have. The friend that you have that has a lot going on. Now, I done wrote down some stuff. So we gonna, I don't want to go off tangent, but it's gonna be a couple little stories in here too. But I just want to talk about this for a second. So every year, for the most part, except for 2020, because I went through a lot in 2020, and I told you I was gonna make a video about that. That was the year that my husband passed away. My late husband passed away. So that's the only year that I didn't have a party. I didn't have no birthday party. I didn't do nothing. I went to Miami. When I went to Miami, I told, if you haven't watched that story time, that's the worst birthday that I had. It was in Miami. It turned into a girls trip. And yeah, if you hear from that video, then you've seen it. I'm sure a lot of people have seen it because it has a lot of views. But anyway, that's what was I trying to say? I was trying to say that mostly every single year I have some type of gathering, either a birthday party, 9 times out of 10, 10 being the best, it's going to be a party. And a party, you have all your friends, all my girlfriends come, all of them. And with that, you get to see the personalities, the people who mix, the people who mingle, the people who don't, the people who stand off, the people who weird, the people who act weird, who don't want to, I don't even know what you came for if you're not going to, be social. Like, I understand you came for me, but when I have parties, I'm not the person who sticks with my friends, because I have so many friends. I'm not gonna, because I can't stick with just you. So say like you watching, you came to my party. I'm not gonna be up your butt the whole time. I'm gonna be with you, and then I'm gonna dip off here to her, and then I'm gonna dip off to the next one, or we all gonna be in a collective, gathering, and I'm gonna try to make sure where we can all mix together. Break the ice, because I'm one of them people that is like an icebreaker. Like, I will find a way to where, like, we're gonna play a game or something, taboo, drunken, Jenga. We're gonna do some spades. We're gonna dominoes. We're gonna play something where we all can interact with each other, and it won't be on no, oh, you only gave her attention and you didn't give her attention. No, it ain't gonna be none of that. But if it is something like that, it's because I'm over here because I'm doing something. I'm trying to pour shots. I'm doing all this other stuff, but I can't be with everyone. So I don't like when I have things, and I don't like when my friends don't like each other, or I don't know they don't like each other till later. Like, they might come and tell me, like, this has happened. I'm gonna give you a small story. One of my friends, this was when my late husband passed away, and we was having the repast, and now I have a bunch of best friends. I don't have just one, and my boyfriend had already got on me about that. He said, you can only have one. You don't need to be having 5. He's like, you need to have one. But I'm like, I can't have one, because some of the times it don't be me who be like, oh, we best friends. It be them. They be like, oh, you're my best friend. I'll be like, yeah, it's a true statement, because if I'm with you all the time and I'm spending all my time with you, and it could be this one time, like all of my best friends, I have been stuck to them like glue in one point or another in my life. So every last one. I mean, I just told y'all in my other video, me and Negative Nancy was like thick as thieves. The friend that I'm telling you had this issue with the other friend. Both of them was my best friends. Both of them is like this with me. So I'm not saying they need to be like that together, but they know that they both are my best friends, and they know who each other are. But anyway, let me tell you the story. This is just a small little story. My friend was at my house. At my house, I can unlock the door from my phone. So I told my friend, I'm like, I'm gonna unlock the door and you can go in. I said, when everybody start, because I wasn't there yet. I'm like, when everybody get there, I was like, just let people in. So my other friend pull up, and if she watching, she know, because we had the whole little talk. And my friend pull up, and she's calling my phone. Now I'm busy because I'm dealing with other stuff. So my friend is like, is so-and-so at your house? Because she's like, I know I just seen her, and she seen me. They know each other, like I said. She's like, I just seen her. She's like, she was looking at me like she don't know who I am. She looking at me crazy.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I'm like, what? Why? I'm like, girl, go to the door and open the door and go inside the house. And she was like, she locked the door. So when she locked it, she locked the top and the bottom. So my friend couldn't get in the house. Even if I unlocked it, she can't get in the house. So I'm like, knock on the door. So when she knocked on the door, my friend opened the door and gave her like a stank look that made my other friend feel uncomfortable. So her husband was with her, and he told my friend, he's like, maybe we should just wait in the car until Joe get here. And my friend was like, girl, she didn't say girl. She was telling her husband, she was like, no, this is my best friend's house. This is not her house. She was like, and I'm going inside. I'm not finna wait till she get here. She told me to come in. I'm gonna go in. So she went inside the house. So then later on, as the day went on, my friend had pulled me to the side and she was like, is that so-and-so? She asked me like, is that so-and-so? And I'm like, yeah. She was like, then she told me what happened. And I'm like, what? She know who you are. Like, you not no new friend. This friend I'm talking about, I've been friends with her since the 7th grade. My other friend, I've been friends with her since I was a little kid too. Like, they know who each other are. They just never been hanging with each other unless it's something to do with me. So when that had happened, I was just like, why would she do that? So then I had asked, so my friend ended up leaving, the one who husband was like, we should just whatever. So eventually after everything had settled down, they ended up leaving. So then I had asked my friend when they left, because I didn't want to, it already was weird because she was like, she was looking at her crazy, looking at her sideways. And then I asked her, I'm like, you know that was so-and-so? And she was like, who? Like she tried to play like she didn't know. I'm like, my friend, da-da-da-da. And she's like, oh, that was her? I'm like, yes. And she was like, oh, because she gave me a dirty look outside. And I'm like, but you gave her a dirty look. And she's like, no, I didn't. I said, how come you didn't let her in the house? And she was like, I didn't see her. I said, she said you looked right at her and then closed the door. And she was like, I didn't see her. I promise I didn't see her. So I already knew it was some funny acting business, because let me tell you this, we're finna go into the next part. My friends, not all of them, but I have had friends that are jealous of other friends or jealous of me being close with other friends. And that's just weird. Let me tell you, I don't like popping my, but let me tell y'all. This friend who did that to the other friend, she was clingy. She was like, she didn't want me to be friends with everybody. She didn't want me, she would get upset or jealous if I was with her or whoever, because I have a lot of friends. She would get jealous a little bit, but then she would say something. So let me tell you about this other time. This same friend, and it might have been her. It might have been her, because it's been stuff that's happened with her. So it was another party, my birthday. This was some years ago. Getting ready. 9 times out of 10, she ain't ready. I'm talking about me. She ain't ready. I ain't ready. It take me a while sometimes to get ready. You know, I gotta just, my timing don't be off. My boyfriend be getting on me about that a lot, about my timing. My timing don't be right. Yes, I know. I understand. He ain't the only one. When I was married, it was the same thing. He would tell me get dressed and get ready way sooner before, because time. I want to be on time. My boyfriend be doing the same shit. Like, you be taking long with a lot of stuff, blah, blah, blah. So we in my restroom, and I'm getting dressed, and my friend, the one I told you that had the issue with the other friend, she in the restroom with me. Then my other best friend, it's a whole different friend. She come and she know, like, all of my friends come in my room, you know, while I'm getting dressed. They sitting on the bathtub, they talking to me, we laughing, da-da-da. They bring drinks, they want to take shots. We be having a good little time. But this friend, she didn't really drink like that. She just came there, and she came with her other friend, which I'm cool with her friend, because her friend is dope and cool. So she brings a friend, and they watching me get ready, and they saying, you know, your hair cute, your makeup look good, you look good, sis, you look good, whatever, you know, it's your birthday, bitch. Turn up. So, you know, we turn around, we twerk a little bit in the mirror, and we talking and laughing and shit. Now, the friend that I told you that had the problem with the other friend, she is feeling a little weird. She gonna tell me, why she look at me like that? Now, she talking about the other friend. Now, the other friend just looks like that. She don't look at you like she don't like you. She just got the look. Like, she's got to look like, she just have this look. Her look is with everybody. She looks like that with everybody. It's just how her face is. She's not a person that's like inviting or sweet or with smiles. She's not a smiler. Like, I'm a smiler. She's not a smiler. She's a person that you gotta get to know her and you will understand that that's just how she is. That's just her face. That doesn't mean that she don't like you. So she took it as, oh, she don't like me. So she's in her whole mood changed. She's mad. She in the bathroom, like, I don't care, like saying like little stuff. But my other friend, she ain't paying no attention to it. She not even paying no mind. She had made like a little comment or whatever, and then I guess my other friend was just like, oh, we're gonna go downstairs. So they went downstairs. Like I said, my friend wasn't paying no attention to it. She probably don't even realize like that had happened, but it had happened. So they go downstairs and we still in the bathroom and we getting together or whatever. And she's just like, I feel like she don't like me and I ain't never do nothing to her. She's like, like I told you, like she would be jealous of my other friends anyway. So she was like, I don't know what I did to her. I don't know why she looking at me like that. And I'm like, she ain't look at you like nothing. That's just how she look. And she was like, she gave me a look like she kind of like gave me like a roll my eyes type of look. I don't know, something like that. I'm like, it ain't even like that. She's like, she don't care. The girl ain't worried about you. So she was just like, I don't know. I don't really like her too much. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be awkward because I know, but I also know my friend and I also know you. So I'm like, okay. And she was like, and if she tries something, you know, she ready to throw hands. She ready to fight. But the other friend is too. The other friend, you do something, she ready to fight too. Because all my friends be ready to fight. Not each other, but if it go down, they ain't scared. They ain't backing down. Like, I got some real, like, some riders over here. Like, they'll fight. They just is what it is. The friend that had the husband, she'll fight. The one, she'll fight. And she will fight. And I got another one that'll fight. It's a lot of them that will fight. And these are some grown, they my age. Like, they with all of that. So I was just like, no, we can't be doing it. Like, y'all can't, no. So as the night progressed and we start having more drinks and stuff, I know y'all like, did they do that? No. She ended up liking her. And she told me, she was like, I don't know what it was. I don't know if I was just overthinking. She was like, but she a cool, dope girl. Like, I like her a lot. She cool. Like, she down to earth and everything. And I'm like, yeah, she is. And I said, she just looks like that. Her face, she has that resting bee face. She has that face. So I'm like, but it's not like that. Like, she not looking at you like she don't like you. She just look like that. That's just how she looks. She not a person, like, she spoke to everybody. She's not a person who won't speak. If she come in, she don't say hey to everybody. Hey, even if she don't know y'all, she don't say hey. She will too. So I'm like, it wasn't like that. She spoke to you, but I guess because she didn't directly look at you when she spoke, you felt some type of way. I don't know. But anyway, she was like, yeah, I like her. She cool. So she liked her after that. Women. I don't understand it. I don't understand. I don't understand it. It's so awkward to have somebody who don't like your other friends, because then you got to be like, okay, I can't invite you because you don't like her, or you don't get along with them, or you gonna be just standoffish. You're not gonna talk to nobody, and that is so strange. Like, if we all together, we all out, we all doing stuff, like we all kicking it. Like, and even if we kicking it and other people come into the group, like I went somewhere and my friend had her cousins or whatever, they kind of met us up or whatever, and I was talking to everybody because, like I told you, I talk to a rock. I'm cool. I talk to everybody. If they cool and they, you know, they ain't on no weird shit, like I'm cool. I talk to people. But my other friend will be like this phone. Okay. I'm like, no, I'm not like that, but that's my friend. She like that. Okay, I don't like that being jealous stuff. I'm reading what I had put. I don't like when people make weird faces. That shit is awkward, and then people really be wanting to fight. I don't like that, because then people be feeling the type of way, and then I done been in several situations. I will tell y'all stories about it. Just not today, it's too long, but I will tell y'all stories about the times where I was in the middle of two people about to take their heads off, and then I got my head taken off, and it wasn't a fight. I'm just saying, like, it could have been a fight, and it was bad. So, and I didn't even do nothing. I didn't even know what was going on. It's just because I was friends with this one and this one. So because of that, I'm in the middle, and then I'm getting told one thing and I'm getting told something else, and then
And his name is John C.
yeah, it was bad. So that shit is weird, and I just don't like that. And then let me see. I don't like this. I just told y'all that because I'm reading what I have wrote. I don't like when you got friends that ask you who going. If I invite you somewhere and I tell you, hey, we're gonna do brunch and it's gonna be you and some of my other friends. We're gonna meet at this time. I don't like when they be like, well, who all going? Are you gonna go or not? Because this is the thing. Whenever my friends tell me, Jolanda, just let me tell y'all this. One of my real good friends, she turning 40. She turning 40 in November. She having a 40th birthday party. She sent me the text message. She was like, she sent me like the little flyer. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm coming. I'm gonna go. I ain't asked her who coming, who gonna be there, who gonna be at the party. Like, I'm going to the party because it's my friend and I'm gonna support her. But I'm bringing a friend with me. I'm bringing one of my girlfriends with me because I already know, like I told y'all, I'm not a friend. I'm not a person, because I know when I have parties too, I'm not going to be stuck to you. I'm going to be jumping from place to place. I'm going to be with whoever, whatever. So I know some people are going to be at the party that I do know, but I don't really like I know them. I have talked to them and stuff, but I don't talk to them like I'm not like that with them. So I'm going to bring one of my friends, and one of my girlfriends, she already said she gonna come with me. We gonna go and then do it like that. So I got her with me. We gonna take shots, pregame, all that stuff. So when we get there, we're a little lit, and then we gonna, step into the party. But I ain't ask her like who gonna be at the party, who gonna do this, I'm not doing that. That's crazy to me, because I feel like if you gonna come because of me, or don't come at all. That's what I feel like. Don't ask who coming. And I get it. Sometimes you just don't want to be in them situations. I do. I'm not crazy. I'm not oblivious. I get it. If you have an issue with somebody, like, okay, y'all got a small group of friends. 9 times out of 10, if you got a small group of friends and you already know who coming, if you know you don't like Sarah, then just don't even bring yourself, unless you just going to come off the strength of me. But if you know you don't like Sarah, you already know Sarah going to be there, and you just don't want to be in her presence, and just be like, I'm going to pass on this one. But if you do something and she ain't coming, I'll come. That's cool. Don't ask me who coming. You already know who coming. You know who my little friends are. And if they all don't, if only 2 show up, okay, 2 show up. But I don't like it. Tell me what y'all think below. I don't know. I told y'all about the making faces, the standoffish stuff. Friends not liking each other. That's so awkward. Like, it's so awkward. Like, and I don't like when people be fake. This is it. After this, I'm done with the video. I don't like if you being fake. And I'm saying this to say, if you know, and it could be me, it could be my friend, it could be whoever. If you know you don't like me, you can't stand me, you don't want to be around me, you don't like the way I talk, you don't like my hair, my clothes, my makeup, my whatever, you don't like what you're seeing, you can't stand it. If I start talking, laughing, it makes your skin crawl. If you know this is that you don't like this, why are you around? Don't even talk. No, like, it's cool. It's all right. You ain't got to be friends with them. You don't got to be around them. And I also don't like this. If you know, like I just said, if you know Sarah coming and you know you don't fool with her, just say, keep it 1,000. I don't like Sarah, but I mess with you. Maybe me and you can do something on another day without her, because I don't really like being around her. I just want to kick it with you. You my friend. I don't want to be around the other friend. I feel like if you mature and you can say them things, and the person you saying it to is mature too, because I know us immature women, and sometimes they be like, oh, she don't like you. Don't do that. If the person coming to you and telling you like, hey, I want to kick it with just you, I don't really fool with her, then just be like, okay, well, me and you will do something, and then keep it at that. Keep your friends separate. Sometimes your friends don't need to mix and mingle together. Sometimes you just should keep your friendships separated, if that's the case. But if you know that you don't like somebody and you just friends with them for whatever benefits you're trying to reap, just know that karma is real. You shouldn't even be, I'm not going to be around nobody that I don't like. I don't like fake people, and I can feel when you being fake with me, or you being weird, or you want some weird shit. I'm gonna remove myself. The energy is going, I'm a feel that shit. I'm gonna feel it. So I don't like that. I just feel like I just want to hold 10. Let me breathe. I don't like that. I just feel like that's just, and I don't like people. And after this, I don't like friends that are negative. I feel like if you friends with somebody and you not uplifting them, or like if they doing something and they tell you and you not happy for them, you really low key jealous or you envious or whatever, remove yourself out of the person's life. Like, you have no need for them. You have no need for them. If you feeling some type of way about somebody, like, just say like, okay, my friend got a new car. I'm gonna be happy for my friend. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be jealous. I'm not gonna be envious. I'm not gonna be nothing. I'm like, bitch, when you driving, because I'm tired of driving. When you drive, pick me up. Or I'm gonna drive to your house and you drive. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you finally got a car. Oh, this, what you about to do? How much was your, like, I'm not gonna be on that type of time. Like, I'm gonna be on some, like, I'm gonna be happy for my friend. If my friend get a promotion at her job, like one of my best friends, she got a couple of my best friends, they got a new house. The one who I'm going to the party, she been in her house for a couple of years. My other friend, she been in her house for probably like a year, or maybe a couple of years. I don't know. Probably like a couple of years. Brand new houses. I'm so happy. That's a huge milestone. Like, I was excited. I'm like, bitch, yes, thank God. Yes, I'm so happy you got a house. Like, that is huge. That's a major thing. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't get to that part in their life. Like, that's huge. That's major. Like, yes, I'm happy for you. I'm not going to be sitting up here low-key envious or jealous, because you know what that do? Stop what you got going on. Stop what you really want. And I'm not saying be fake with it. If you're really not happy for them, why are they in your life? Remove yourself. And if you feel, and then we about to end the video. If you feel like somebody in your life that you call your friend, if you feel like the friend that you have is envious of you, because y'all know I had my story time about my Vegas trip. If you don't know, I'm going to link it down below. My friend, I was friends with her for 20 plus years. Not just 20 years. We was over 20. I just don't know the exact number. But it was over 20. I knew her since I was a little kid. That was my dog. That was like my sister. I don't have a blood sister, so this was like my sister. And she was older than me. Like, this is my big sis. Like, if anything, like every day I was talking to this girl, every single day, every day talking to her. Every day we talking about goals, we talking about traveling, we talking about businesses, stuff. Like, we bouncing ideas off each other. Like, this was my friend. Like, this is my friend. And I never felt like my friend was jealous of me or anything. Never. Watch out for people like that. And I'm not saying that your friend is jealous. I'm just saying, watch out for just like how y'all watch out for these red flags for these niggas. Just like how you know somebody do something to you and then you be like, oh, a nigga. Just like how they be doing that little stuff and then you just be like, okay, I seen that. That's kind of strange. But let me see. Like, you give them another chance. If your friend do something to you, you want to give her another chance, give her another chance. But if she do it again to you, or she doing something that you just be like, that ain't what a friend's supposed to do, or that's some weird stuff. Don't be friends with them. Cut that shit off. Cut it off. And I feel like when you cutting off friendships, that's just like breaking up in a relationship, like like your man. Because if you, like, my friend that I told you I ain't friends with, I be every now and again, like, that's why I'm talking about this subject, because the other day I had seen, like, I'm still friends on social media with her best friend, and her best friend had sent me a message, and she just was like, you know, would you ever consider being friends with her again? Would you ever consider sitting down talking to her? I said, I'd be willing to talk to her, but once you break my trust, and that's something that I just probably will never, ever get. I'm a Scorpio. We already don't trust your ass when you first spit out some words. You got to earn it. we skeptical of everybody, and I'm not just, this some real shit. Like, we be looking at your ass like sideways, especially if you do something. So I just feel like my trust with her is broken. I don't know how I would trust her and feel like she would have my best interest. I don't know. It would take a lot. But I'm saying this, I made this video because I was missing her. Like, the other day I was just thinking, I'm like, how much I miss her. I miss talking to her. I miss hanging out with her. Like, she's a good motherfucking time. Like, that's my dog. Like, we go out and we turn in. Like, she tall like me. She's tall like me. We wear the same shoe size. I'm 5'10". She 5'11". She wear heels. She wears hair like this. She wear makeup. She wears nails. We girly and all of that stuff. Like, she was like my doublemint twin, if you want to call it. So I missed that. But I was just like, I don't know if that's something I just want to open up. Like, I don't know if that's something I just want to deal with. So what I'm just saying is, because I know I went off on a tangent, if you see that type of stuff in somebody, any type of envious, jealousy type of stuff, people, girls doing stuff to you, like, cut it off. Cut it off. Don't be out here being a loner, because sometimes you need those friendships. You need those girlfriends, because they'll make your ass see what you don't see, especially when you're dealing with a man. They be seeing before you see it. So you need your friends, you know, the ones who really there for you. But if they not riding for you like you riding for them, cut them off. If it's not reciprocated, just like how you want a man to reciprocate, do the same thing, you giving and he not giving, you want to give, he need to give. That's the same thing you need to do with your girlfriends. They need to be doing the same thing. If you buying a gift for her birthday, she should buy you a gift for your birthday. It should just be it should be like an unwritten thing. Like, if you go eat and you're like, okay, I'm gonna pay this time, she should offer to pay next time. It shouldn't even be no, oh, well, I paid for you last time. You shouldn't even have to say it. It should just be like, oh, I got you. You had me last time, I got you. It shouldn't even be none of that. It should just be an unspoken rule. But anyway, I'm finna get out of here, y'all. I feel like I just wanted to like rant and talk about, you know, friendships and girlfriends and how we are, and how it doesn't matter what age you are. I'm 38 years old, and it's not hard to have a friend, because I feel like it's not hard. It's just being aware of if they're good for you in the life or the moment that you are in your life on your journey. Are they good for you in this moment? Are they of value to you in this moment? Do they understand that you have all these other things going on? You know, do they respect what you got going on? Because I understand, like, you got a husband, you got you got kids, you got work, you got this, you got that. And do they value that? Do you value and respect that? That's all I'm saying at the age that I am. Because I'm not 21 and single with no kids. If I was, it'd be a different story. But that's all I'm saying. Anyway, if you like the video, if you like what I'm saying, y'all just sitting back, just listening to me and drinking your drink, whatever the case is, leave a comment down below. I always tell y'all where y'all from, what y'all doing, how you, whatever. Do all of that in the comment section, and I will reply back to you guys. I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all in my next upload. Bye.